All right, welcome everyone. Semblance of Sanity. I'm Caleb.
I'm Jacob.
And we're here for
Season 3, Episode 5. Only 50. Less than 50.
Less than 50.
And, you know, those
three of them are not necessarily ever going to be friendly with Viltrum ever again. So.
No, yeah, exactly. Like, less than 50, Nolan's old info. And how many Viltrumites have we taken out of the course? A handful, which
That's
is
probably why he said less than 50.
Yeah, he's like, there were actually precisely 50. We make sure to keep it at that number. But,
yeah,
some stuff has happened recently.
And how many of those are actual, like, children in training?
Yeah, like, even if we discount the children in training, you know, best case for the Viltrum Empire. Oh, yeah, we can run circles around them. We, like, like, send out an all points bulletin to the universe saying, hey, open season on the Viltrum Empire, because they're going to have to send at least 5 or 10 to deal with us if they want to. And if they don't, then...
Yeah, that would be really scary, though, to basically then have a response, though, of the first 10 planets to rebel.
We'll just destroy.
We'll send 3 Viltrumites to each of you and wipe out your entire species, you know? And then the remaining ones, good luck with that. We'll get to you later.
Which planets are willing to take it on the chin? Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Earth might be like, yeah, we're gonna go first. You can just imagine Rexplode just being like, listen up, all of you, everybody here, you can all kiss my ass. Like, absolutely full lips, complete
pucker up.
Pucker up. I'm ready to present. Yeah. Give it right here. I just love his voice so much.
Oh yeah,
like, even mimicking it's amazing.
It's fantastic. Like this is one might even say big news. Like this is a whole enchilada that we got here. And Nolan's free, and you know Battle Beast is taking care of that.
Which we do need to go in a little bit of.
It was clarified.
Our own thing here. Yes, Battle Beast did fight Mark, but he kicked Mark's ass, dipped out, fought the Guardians, kicked their ass, dipped
and
out.
Nolan did not
interfere. He actually watched back then, and that might have been for many reasons of the, like, one, oh, this guy might reveal that I'm a Viltrumite, but two, also he could actually, like, maybe kill me. Like,
I don't know if I want to mess with that.
I don't think I want to tangle with a 50-50, you know?
I feel like, yes, Battle Beast is dealing with the one right now, but maybe just to help out Battle Beast, just be like, hey, we took care of the other two, or the other one, so 3-on-1.
We need to give Battle Beast back his, like, portal thing, so he can be like...
Well,
he probably just doesn't know where Viltrum is, and he's like constantly like searching the universe. Like,
just tell Battle Beast, hey, you liked fighting a Viltrumite? Well, we're about to pick a fight with the entire Viltrumite Empire. How's that sound? And he's just like, I have the most.
When are you doing this? Today? Tomorrow?
I am so hard right now.
I don't know. They
beginning
might not,
now, but it's going to be an ongoing process.
Right, but they might not ever come back here because we kicked their asses.
So we go on the offensive. Right, exactly.
Right, offensively on Earth, you know. And he's like, this does not please me.
We'll figure things out, but don't let Battle Beast go, okay? That's an asset.
I think Battle Beast does what Battle Beast wants to do. You know?
I know, but you know.
But it is kind of wild to think
give
that
him
he
some
kind of
kibble.
showed up on Earth back in season 1, just casually. You know?
Yeah, just.
That was fun.
Employed by a mob boss.
Yeah, no big deal.
Why not?
Yeah. So yes, that's all happening. Meanwhile, Mark and Adam Eve are they're knocking. They knocked boots together. You know, they It's my censored, you know.
Yeah, they forking, you know.
Forking, yeah, exactly. Right. Yeah. So that's good for you two. That's great. Love a happy
I love
couple.
that for you.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
But yeah, we also are kind of transitioning into the second half of the season, and while we didn't have the gap like we did last season, this could be also a transition, like story-wise as well.
Yeah.
Or some things as well.
We will see.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Y'all, without further ado, let's get into this.
Ooh.
Yeah. Crime never looked this good, you know. Oh.
Oh.
Well.
I don't even need to remind you. I'm proud of you, baby girl.
It's our little kid titan.
Yeah.
In movies, they look like lizards, but they actually look like birds.
Even the T-Rex?
Yep.
Even the T-Rex.
Especially the T-Rex in a lot of ways.
They look like giant chickens. Giant chickens with teeth. Principal Lang's showing a cookie fundraiser for library books. And students that sell the most boxes can win prizes.
She's growing taller every day.
You spoil her, Amir.
Bella and Bailey. Love you, Dad. Bye.
Love you too.
Okay.
This is why you do it, right?
What I tell you about family time?
We got a problem, boss.
Yeah.
What is it?
Okay. Oh.
Multipole getting broken out by more direct beans.
All right. Here's a slop. Oh, this dude with a smile on his face. I think he's about to die.
All right, here we go.
What are you planning? Oh, God. Nah. Nah.
That's so gross.
That's...
That's so nasty.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Yeah, it's...
Yeah.
And it's over.
Yep.
Yeah, you can't even say you outnumber him.
Yep. Oh, hell yeah. I love it.
Oh, how kind of them. They're...
Oh, you have limited ammo?
Right, and they're not shooting to kill.
Oh, shit. Big boy is here. Who is this?
Okay.
Whoa.
Okay. All right, we got this one. Kill the rest.
That was stupid, Paul. I was this close to convincing Cecil to put you on a team to make up for all the shit you've done.
Wow.
Damn.
They're gonna add years to your sentence.
People like us don't serve sentences.
Even the Order already tried to break you out and failed.
They won't leave me here. I'm too useful.
They're not your friends. They use you. That's why you're in here,
Yeah.
and they're not.
Do you think
Right.
Cecil and the GDA and the Guardians are any different? They sent you to your death against the Lizard League.
Except I wasn't dead, you idiot.
Yeah, and also the Lizard League attacked. It wasn't a...
Right.
You know it's Dad's birthday this week.
I know.
Oh.
I went to see him last month.
How is he?
Oh.
Same.
Jeez.
Good.
It wasn't
Well.
his fault, Paul.
Okay.
He let them take us, use us, turn us into their weapons.
Okay.
You and I will never agree on that.
I love sibling stories. There's so many, like, underlying things that you can get at with just the way that they interact with each other.
You
Nice,
shouldn't have
nice.
left.
You should have come with me.
The better decision was running away and becoming an assassin for the Order.
At least they're honest about who they are. And they pay better.
You're a murderer.
So are you. You really think I could just leave the Order? Even if I wanted to?
I do.
Yep.
Just like your GDA. They don't abandon tools they're not done with yet.
If anyone could escape from, you know, an inescapable order, it would be those two.
Right. Ah, yes. The pancake stack.
Oh, buttermilk pancakes.
Oh, damn.
Whoa.
You're right. He's still growing.
There you go.
Weird. Someone's at the door so early. Hey, Eve.
Yeah!
Oh,
hi.
wow.
Oh, well, hello. I was just in the neighborhood and figured I'd drop by and see.
Eve,
Eve!
Yeah.
join us for breakfast?
Well, I would love to. Thank you for asking.
I
Amazing.
had Oliver set an extra place just in case.
Yep. Just in case.
Lucky for me, I guess.
Mark wasn't sleeping. He and Eve had a sleepover.
Oliver,
They made too much noise playing and woke me up.
we were watching a movie. I didn't know it was gonna be that loud. Ow! How much does it cost to rent an apartment?
Since when did you become interested in real estate?
Let me Google that for you.
After what happened with Angstrom, it's better if we shared a place of our own.
Yep.
Oh,
You're seeing Paul now.
Yeah.
You'd probably like it better if I'm not walking in on you both when I come home from a big fight.
you're both adults and free to
Yeah.
make your own choices.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
I like having you two around.
I know, Mom. I like it too, but can't live at home forever.
Then who's gonna hang out with me?
I'm not leaving forever, Oliver. I'll be like a 5-second flight away.
Yeah. That's a part of being.
Yeah,
The
growing
sibling
up
is-
and stuff.
We could just be together, you know? Like
Yeah,
a grown-up
that's how that
couple
works,
who's in
yeah.
this thing for real.
Nothing would make me happier than waking up in our own apartment to your handsome, drooling face.
I'm in.
They're in. Yeah.
All right.
Now we just have to figure out how to afford it.
Ah.
You already made a treehouse. You could just make us a cool place here in the city.
The city has zoning laws
Yeah,
for
yeah.
these kinds of things.
Oh, right.
You can fly, so it doesn't matter if you're far away.
Look for a part-time job or something.
I know the problems your prison faces. In the past year, Peyton's had 5 riots, 3 escapes, and too many attempted breakouts to count. You're suffering from overcrowding, a criminally slow response
is
from the
amazing.
GDA during emergencies, and a serious lack of funding. None of that is your fault. I'm here to offer you a solution.
Go on.
A superhero on retainer. He can fly, he's got super strength, and he's practically invulnerable. He stopped a breakout here not too long ago with minimal damage and 0 casualties.
What company are you with again? You look 19.
I'm the owner of a private security firm. We're called...
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah,
my god. That's hilarious.
Cool.
Invincible Incorporated.
Yeah.
First call's free.
Just to get an apartment. They're gonna
Yeah.
live on top of a prison or
You asked
something.
me to break Multipole out of prison. I hired a team to do it, but the job went sideways.
Then try again.
Excuse me.
Not now. There's too much heat. They've still got that anti-teleport field up. And my sources say the prison just hired a superhero as their new guard.
It worked.
Yep.
You have 24 hours.
And if I don't,
I hear little Fiona's becoming quite the entrepreneur.
Wow.
Well, now he's just your enemy.
Yeah.
Nessa, where's Fiona?
Rodrigo drove her back an hour ago.
Holy.
Daddy?
Yeah, he didn't know if they already had her at that point.
Right, yeah.
How was school today?
We had a math quiz and I got an A. They sold all my cookies.
That's my girl.
Yeah.
Sold all that
Oh,
cookies
man
like.
with the metal mouth bottom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're staying at home with your mom until I tell you otherwise, got it?
Oh my gosh.
Am I in trouble?
Nope.
Nah, baby. It's just business.
Just business. I gotta go to work.
Yeah.
I don't
Uh-huh.
know how to set up my email. And you created a whole business.
Oh, God.
Thank me after we get our first paycheck. And once I finish my classes, I'll be out there with you. The email thing, it's not that difficult.
It's really easy.
It's pretty bad.
Wake up!
Nope. Very subtle.
Oliver's gone.
Oh.
If Liu wants Multipole
Oh.
so bad, why doesn't he go get him himself?
It's also him seeing if you're gonna play ball with
Yeah.
the order or not.
Yeah, it's a test.
He crossed the line.
Boss, you think Multipole is their only assassin? Last guy who went up against Liu got eaten.
How'd an asshole like Machine Head survive as long as he did?
He can shut up when he has to, but he was always angling for Liu's seat.
Ah.
Wanted to run the order himself, and there ain't a game more dangerous than that.
Okay.
So we could just out him and be running this thing.
Sure.
Could be whoever was spying on us.
We don't know that yet.
No, he just ran
No,
away.
he's just emotionally distressed from.
Shit, do I need to call Cecil?
No.
He's got cameras everywhere.
Over there.
Nice,
Check
nice.
it out.
Wait.
Nice.
You gotta do it without using your powers. Okay, okay.
They're just friends.
Yeah.
You can do this. Come on, Oliver.
Yeah.
Come on, you got this. Ready?
Oh, nice. Yeah, let him fail. It's okay.
That was hard.
But I almost did it. I'm gonna do it again.
Oh, this is
Yeah.
perfect. This is so wholesome.
Gotta lean forward more.
Whoa. Yeah.
Dad would kill me if he caught me sneaking out.
Yeah.
Normal friends.
Yeah.
And they're just playing.
They're just goofing off.
Just too bad he had to sneak out to do it.
Beat it, shrimps. It's past your bed.
Oh no.
Oh God.
Nuh-uh. We were here first.
We were here first. Duh.
Why the hell
Oh, the little baby mustache.
Yeah.
Let's go. We're not leaving.
Okay.
You leave.
Get lost!
Just don't use your powers on them. Come on.
Oliver can take care of himself.
That's not the problem.
Not him I'm worried about.
Yeah.
Well, what you gonna do, shrimp? Huh?
Ah!
What the fuck?
Nice.
He's a good kid, Mark.
All right.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's totally grown on me. And he's like a good kisser.
Too real. Just staying up
Yeah.
late watching trashy TV.
Yeah.
Why is it kind of adorable though?
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
See, you make their expectations really low with the picture.
Oh my god.
Right on time.
It's almost midnight.
Yeah, I know. This took me a little longer than I.
Looks pretty good though.
I'm cooking you dinner.
I gathered. But why?
You said it was something you wanted
Right.
to do.
Yeah.
You know, like have a normal dinner. So.
At midnight.
Ta-da!
There we go.
There we go. Yeah.
I thought you said you didn't cook.
I
Ooh,
don't.
that's what I thought too. But look at all this. I'm as surprised as you are. Oh,
Nice.
Okay.
it's from a meal kit. Turns out I can follow instructions.
Smells delicious, actually.
I love it.
I almost forgot.
Bro ordered like
Okay, so remember when the Immortal told us to grab our stuff and get out of Guardian?
no.
I may have also grabbed some of
His stuff, yeah.
few bottles of Chateau something. I've been doing it for years and he's never noticed. Besides, wine like this is wasted on a guy who hasn't smiled in 10,000 years.
1762?
Such a good year.
You could get sick.
Cheers.
Oh,
So that's... Eat something.
Oh.
I love it.
None of this is normal, right?
Yeah.
And?
But it's still good.
Exactly.
Thank you.
Oh.
Cute.
Bro got his Hello Fresh or what have you. And
Uh-huh.
was like,
Number of the inmate here to see. Sir?
I'm gonna do it myself.
oh, Machine Head.
Look who it is. Personal Judas. You think this place knows anything about maintaining a piece of quality machinery like me?
I could help with that.
Cut the shit rocks for brains and get to the point. I'm missing my computer classes. How else am I gonna learn Microsoft Word and get a job in a fucking office?
I mean, Excel is probably more important than Word.
You had a visit from an old guy with metal teeth and a bodyguard the size of Nebraska. Except they're not from Nebraska. Did Isotope not tell you about the order? When you two assholes stabbed me in the back? Well, welcome to reality, muchacho.
The auto-tune with
Yeah.
this.
He wants me to break out multi-Paul.
But unless I missed something, you haven't done that.
I don't need the heat. An Invincible guards a prison now.
Yeah.
Liu also threatened my daughter. And that crossed the line.
Oh, I'm sorry. He crossed a line. You better report him to HR. You got two options, pal. One, you figure out a way to get Liu's stabby little friend out of Hawk. You and your precious little family are Dragon Chow. That's it.
That's it.
And you still think I'm just some dummy from the streets. That's how I took you down.
Oh. You underestimated me.
They didn't make fun of him for, Being purple?
They didn't seem to care.
He still shouldn't be sneaking out. What if those bullies come back?
Oliver didn't hurt them. I'm proud of him.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
he
can't
handled it
follow
well.
him like you can, Mark.
That's true.
I'll talk to him about not going out at night again. But you can always call me or Eve. Do we really want to stop him from being a kid? Oh, shit. Sorry.
The prison actually needs you now.
Yeah. Oh, and he's going himself.
Yeah. All right, all right.
Hey, I remember you.
I never got to thank you for almost getting me killed.
Oh.
Nice.
Yeah.
I need your help.
What happened between us last time was nothing personal.
You used me, and then left me to
Yep.
die.
Mm-hmm.
I fought like hell to keep you alive.
You're coming with me.
We need to talk.
We really don't.
You think I just come out here, let you put hands on me, if it wasn't life or death?
Yeah.
Okay.
This is still some bullshit. Bet you don't recognize this neighborhood anymore. No more murders, no more crime. Folks no longer afraid to live here.
No more murders or crime except for yours.
Ask your friends in the GDA if shit isn't better now than a year ago. You heard of the Order? Or Mr. Liu?
No.
They're a global crime syndicate.
Yeah.
He's their leader and can turn into a dragon. A big dragon. If I don't break Multipole out from prison, they're gonna kill me and my family and do it themselves.
Multipole's a murderer. I'm not letting you break him out.
You want me to stay in charge here. If I go,
Yeah.
replace me with someone who doesn't give a shit about anything but the
Fun.
Order.
Or
Right.
I help you go after the order?
Right. Or that.
Thought you superheroes cared about saving lives.
Don't even start with me.
I think he thinks that he's lying, though. That's the thing.
You're not kidding.
He had it prepped.
Nice.
We all look the same to you, hero?
Damn.
Get him. Smooth. He
Okay.
Batmaned that. Like
Yeah.
that was clean.
What?
You have blinked for like 5 minutes. Are you having second thoughts about the apartment?
No.
Bring her in. Bring her
Yeah.
in.
'Cause,
Titan
like-
may be less bad than
Okay,
Machine Head
okay,
or
cool.
Okay.
They've already talked
Order
about
or
it.
whatever they're called.
Yeah.
But the guy's still bad. You did the right thing.
Yeah, you can't tell for sure if he's lying or not.
Where is my assassin?
Still in prison. Isotope. Take them both a mile up and let them find their own way down.
Oh.
Isotope.
Sorry, Titan. Nothing personal. I just like breathing, boss.
Yeah. Oh. Oh.
Fuck.
All right.
Oh shit.
Okay.
Oh shit. Oh my god.
Yep.
Sure. Whatever that good that's gonna do.
Yeah. Oh shit. Yeah, that's okay.
Fuck you, fucking dragon.
Oh!
You hurt my tooth.
No way he could survive a fall like that without his shell. God, my body.
Oh, okay. That's a fun limitation.
Yeah. Because he's basically projecting into the
Yeah.
Warden?
Yeah, sir, ma'am, there's a
Oh shit. Speed dial.
Jeez.
Titan wasn't lying.
Yeah.
There's a dragon attacking the penitentiary. I don't want you getting hurt because I made a mistake.
We're in a relationship now.
Yeah.
That means that we help and support each other.
Also, we can talk while we fly.
Yeah.
Invincible, where the fuck are you?
Jeez. Just the blast of the
Yeah, just the
roar.
air. Oh.
I mean, yeah, it's big, but hey. Sup?
Titan told me about you.
And you should know you're already dead.
Yeah, it's just a big beast. You're gonna have to like grab it by like the teeth or the tail and the nose and like. Oh.
Okay. All right. Let's go.
Oh, hell yeah. Oh my god, he's giving him a weapon. Boom!
I love it. Yeah, combo attack.
Yeah, but still, you're gonna have a prison break.
We got bigger problems.
Yeah, you guys might just split your focus here.
Uh-huh. Nice.
Yeah, but you can't take that off. Yeah. Oh,
shit.
jeez. Oh. Whoa. Oh my
right.
god,
Yeah,
this guy's
that's pretty
crazy.
metal.
Don't even think about it.
And yeah. She's turning this into a full-on video game for him. Yep. Yep. Good luck with that. Ha! She's just too good.
Yeah. All right, go into the mouth.
I will show you the error of your name.
Stronger people than you have tried. Oh shit.
Yeah.
Sorry, boss.
Your power may come from the stars, but mine comes from beyond this reality.
Yeah, he is a spiritual dragon of some kind. Like, he's not
Right.
actually, like...
Just like that. Nice.
You're a fictional creature, dude.
Oh, hell yeah. Nice.
Don't destabilize the entire
Pile driver!
prison,
Boom!
though.
Oh!
Eve. We
Hell.
gotta charge more than we're charging.
Oh, yeah. Nah, he is
You gotta get the
supernatural.
body.
Eve,
Ugh.
I need you here.
Protect the body. You gotta hit the body.
Uh-huh.
Man, Titan sure ruined this place. Well, him and that giant flying lizard we all know and love. I'm not gonna fight you. You must be what, like 700 pounds? 8? You'd murder me. But I am gonna kill your boss.
Oh! Yep. Just, you're dead. Damn. Just like that.
See, you made the same mistake I did. Almost feels like cheating, but I like cheating.
Machine Head wanted the dragon to eat you before he killed Mr. Liu. But I figured I owed you one. But thanks for the help, hero. Doing good even if you didn't mean to. See you around.
Clean.
Okay.
Clean. They made a partnership.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What else could you have done? You couldn't let
Perfect.
Titan break Multi-Paul out of prison.
Instead, I just helped him kill his biggest rival.
It would have been worse if we'd done nothing. That dragon could have killed everyone. Multi-Paul's still behind bars, and the warden thinks we did an acceptable job after I helped rebuild the damage to her prison.
Right.
That's
really
very
big.
helpful.
We got
Very
paid
valuable.
enough for at least 3 or 4 months' rent.
Oh, that's
About
it?
that, maybe we should.
Hold off on the apartment.
With Oliver sneaking out, it just doesn't feel right to leave my mom to look after him by herself.
Oh.
Sure.
It's my responsibility too.
You don't need to explain. But as long as we're talking, I have been feeling like things were moving
A little fast.
kind of fast. My classes and us dating and everything, it's been
Yeah.
a lot of changes.
I like that they're bringing
I
this
don't
up.
mind slowing down.
I get it too.
Yeah.
Now that we don't need to pay rent anymore, should we still keep Invincible Inc?
Those Seance dog collectibles aren't gonna pay for themselves.
You were right. Oliver deserves to be a kid. And kids should have friends, not parents who won't even let them out to play.
Eve and I are not getting an apartment anymore.
Oh, thank God.
I mean,
Yeah. Is
Well,
everything okay
yeah.
between you two?
Yeah.
If you need to talk.
not
Eve
that.
and I are good.
It's,
I just wanted to slow things down.
I hope you're not doing this because of me.
kinda.
I want to be an adult and protect the city and be a good boyfriend. I also want to be here with you and Oliver.
I want to be a
It
big
feels
brother.
nice living with
Yeah.
a little brother, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't want that to end just yet.
Ooh. Knock on wood.
Mm-hmm.
Aw.
Oh, the
That's a
biggest
sweet
thing I've come
episode.
to learn about adulthood is but nothing is ever black and white.
And that's going to be really important for when Nolan shows up.
You're doing just fine.
Yeah, but you could get an email address.
Yeah, it's really not
That's
that hard.
kind of
By the way, I
embarrassing.
just have to say it. I know you and Eve are having sex.
Yes, yes.
Mom, what?
I want you to know.
Okay, all done, Mom. Great.
Yeah. I'm out.
Goes to have the good talk, and he's just like,
Whoa. Is this the order?
Yeah. Power vacuum.
Woo, it's so good to be back, amigos. Did you
Wow.
miss me? You didn't do shit about it. Given that I took
Ah.
my poor old friend and previous leader, Mr. Liu, that entitles me to a seat. The primo position in the order. Any objections? That's what I like to hear. Now.
I've got new business.
Oh.
I keep the city. You all get everything else. But I'm out. We good?
You caught me in a once-in-a-lifetime good mood.
Yeah.
Okay, we don't want you in our super special secret club anyway. Anyone else here got a problem with that?
Nice.
Right, so this was their deal.
Yep.
Before you go,
Yeah.
nice job. The way you played me and Liu, pure genius. I'm fucking with you. Backstab me again, and I'm gonna drown you in your kid's blood. Comprende?
How did he
Acknowledge
backstab you? Oh, right, the first time.
Who's ready to make a little money?
He's just crazy. He's just crazy.
Yeah.
Aha. Just a little acknowledgement of, hey,
I'm out.
I'm out. Yeah.
And what I love about it is even if you're like,
hold on.
No way. Wait, hang on.
He just broke an arm. That's it.
He's a thick boy.
Oh. Oh.
Damn.
Oh. All right.
Okay.
We got a nice little side episode here.
Yep.
It did give us some good focus on Mark and Eve. Now, we did also kind of focus this a lot on a conflict with side characters that had been built up a little bit more recently, but it's primarily like a family drama kind of theme episode more so than we're actually like moving too much of the plot forward here.
But I gotta say, I actually quite liked it. Like, even though it's very much the side episode, I thought it was great at what it did. I liked the characters and how they were explored. The whole dynamic between Duplicate and Multipole, awesome, cool.
Yeah.
The idea of having a superhero that's on call as an emergency security person. That makes total sense, and it's sort of like, why doesn't that already exist? You know,
right? It's probably just more that it's then kind of brings in the superheroes for hire problem, which then is just so you weren't actually giving these superheroes Cecil a living wage, and he's like, no, fuck, I was, but then Mark, went and smashed the Pentagon.
Right, it kind of fucked our budget. You know,
I can't actually just pay him money.
Right, exactly. Yeah, it's one of those things where it's like, okay, just Eve being like, hey, I'm your repair person. You call me in, I will fix all the kaiju damage from any, supervillain incidents.
Pay me a monthly, retainer fee.
Pay me 10% of what it would have cost you to fix everything.
Sure. Or 5%.
Yeah, and you will thank you and you're welcome, right? And now
you
have
saved
all
time,
the
money, and everything.
Everything,
Honestly, that's why in a lot of ways Adam Eve's powers are so crazy, is that she's being basically a god and that she can create and transmute matter.
And then the labor unions get up in arms because they're like, no, this one super is taking like thousands of jobs,
ruining the economy.
Yeah.
But as far as an episode that focused on the ways in which family makes things complicated, but also the relationships you have with people does kind of call into question like where your boundaries are, what you've kind of defined the relationship as for the purpose of how you engage when certain things go awry.
Yeah.
We saw this with everybody, but the main lasting consequences side of things I actually kind of really liked was that Eve and Mark had a talk about how the relationship seems to be going a little fast and how
Awesome.
it's still a great thing that they're really into, but it's just that, let's slow it down a little bit.
Right. Which I
And
love.
that kind of communication is just healthy.
Yeah,
and
that's
wonderful.
healthy, realistic, and
That's
grounded.
adult.
Yeah, exactly. That's adulting. But really, Mark, email, like, come on. But I love that because it's something where, like, anytime you go into, like, romances in TV shows, there's always going to be that element of, like, okay, you're really, like, downscaling a big process. So how do you make it really feel, like, believable and all that stuff? And most of the time, it's just we don't show the actual relationship. We just show the lead up to the relationship, right? But now that we're actually getting the relationship, but it's also something where that's after, almost a season and a half of them not being together, right? And, Mark being in a different relationship and things like that. Yeah, this is going very fast, right? And it makes sense why the show would, want to do that. But it's also great to have it acknowledge it and be like, yeah, we're going to throttle back because that makes sense for the characters to do that.
Right. In a lot of ways, their fear surrounding relationships, or even Mark's fear surrounding relationships, led to things maybe moving a little bit too fast, which is nice because then they communicate to each other that they have a lot of interest in the relationship, but by backing out and being okay with this, they are also comfortable with talking about boundaries, which is one of the most important conversations to have in any kind of relationship. So,
exactly.
Yeah, it just feels really good. That's the main progression, I would say, other than the fact that, our little guy, our little tyke, is still growing. He's becoming he's a big boy. Oliver's, eating big and having fun, but he's going out and having the whole I'm gonna do sneaky things with peers and friends, and then kind of goof
big
off
kid
and stuff.
bullies show up and he manages to handle it pretty well. He absolutely uses his powers, but no blood was spilled, so I will take that as a win.
No bones are broken.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
And I love the simple detail that the actual friends themselves, names and all that, not important. We don't need to spend time with that. The main important thing that we have here is that they not only accept him, but they enjoy being around him.
Right.
And also, it's not just because he has his powers. They're focused on a thing that has really nothing to do with it.
Exactly.
And so that shows that Oliver is invested in them, not just as a means to show off his powers, but as a way to connect with other people. And that you don't need to go any more to it other than that.
Right.
We now have actual stakes tied into Oliver's things that he wants and needs here that have nothing to do with the family.
Off screen, we can just know that that's happening and feel a lot easier about everything. Also, I'm sure that will make Cecil a little bit less stressed about that whole situation because you just know that he's absolutely observing Oliver. And so it's like he got regular kids. Oh, thank goodness. Oh, all right, he didn't kill the bullies. All right, fantastic. All right, good job, everybody. Good job. All right. Bust out a bottle of champagne. Woo!
I think Cecil is not that kind of person to get all excited. He's just like, another day. We made it through.
Yeah, exactly. He didn't kill anybody today. All right, that's wonderful. Okay. All right.
Yeah.
The percentage likelihood of kid becomes Omni-Man goes down 2%.
Yeah. It's the he watched Nolan for the
exactly
patience and fortitude of a hawk, knowing that at one point we're gonna have to drop everything we have on this guy and just hope it's enough.
Yep.
But this was also a really sweet episode to see Titan again. He's one of the more empathetic characters in the tertiary side cast of this show, because the villains primarily tend to be about as cookie cutter as it comes with regards to comic stuff. And that's part of the fun you can have with comic book villains and stuff.
That camp,
Right, but when you have the camp need to meet the grounded reality of things, I could feel the desperation of him coming to Invincible and undoing his shell right as he's about to take a punch, which could have rocked his head off.
Oh, yeah.
Because, he wouldn't be able to take it then without the stuff to blast it off the way. And then saying, hey, my family's in danger. I need a hero here. But then also doing the exact same thing that he did back in season 1 and basically pitting his opponents against each other so that he gets what he wants.
And the thing is, Mark,
and it's just, that worked out well for pretty much everybody other than Liu, which when we'll get into the whole thing that he did at the end of the
However
episode
that
there.
works, right. But, Mark, I will say, you didn't do anything wrong. I would say this is, in fact, one of the things that is what a hero should do, right? Is that someone's in danger, right? You don't ask about what kind of person they are or whatever, right? Like, it's the, oh, okay, someone's coming to kill their family. Yeah, let's help stop that, right?
Yeah.
That's how you can basically, like, hopefully bring them back into the fold of society, where it's the, like, I am here to help out. If it's something where, yeah, you're going to try and be opportunistic about this because the people that are, you know, coming after you are your rivals, and so then if I stop them, then that gives you an opportunity. Sure, potentially, but, like, you can't control that, right? They'll just do what they do.
You also can't, like, you can't know that every single time.
Right,
In a lot of ways, this was something that the guy came and just told you what he wanted to do here and gave you the benefit of the doubt that you'd read between the lines and see the gray in the midst of the black and white side of this here.
You didn't even, like, act preemptively to be like, this, you know, we're going to go attack them first or anything like that. It's just they came and started to cause destruction and attack and all that stuff, and you stopped them. There you go. That's very straightforward. So don't stress too much, Mark.
Yeah, I wouldn't stress too much about this. This is one of those examples where you having this mini conversation here when the stakes are this low, they are this low, is important, because then you could have a conversation later when the stakes are the human race and the earth, basically. And if people start making kind of equivocations of, you need to do this, otherwise, you know, this will happen, basically. If you can't find sometimes the nuance or the middle ground or the way to basically weave through the absolute pits on both sides of things here, a lot of people could die. A lot of people could die. So, in a lot of ways, Mark, you might end up being in a situation where you might need to pit two enemies against each other. Just going to bring this out there. Nolan will probably end up being someone that you'll have to rely on at some point.
And another reason why I'm really glad that Mark's staying at the house, because then when Nolan shows up, Mark's going to be there.
Well, not only Mark's going to be there, but I'm more worried right now about Nolan coming and taking Oliver to go and mold him into something that he can use elsewhere. And Oliver not having enough of a relationship with Mark to where he then goes, absolutely, you're my dad. And it's like, no.
Although, if you think about it, with how, like, if you think about when Oliver got brought here, he was very young. He grew up very quickly, but
there hasn't been much time, though.
But he won't necessarily have much connection with Nolan either.
No. But it doesn't matter. It's from a role perspective. The idea that he has this connection with Debbie is because she's his mom in the role sense. Obviously not biologically, but in the sense that if his mother did show up and she was still alive or what have you, it would be this like, you're my mom? Really?
100%.
And so how much more so would it
with
be
his actual dad?
With his dad, who's going to have the same powers as him.
And be like, I'm
who's
going to
come in with all this, like, I'm going to put purpose in you, and I'm going to make you stronger. I'm going to focus all my time and energy and what have you.
This is going to be interesting.
It's something where...
probably be coming in with the sense of, no. I know you might not trust me, Mark, or Cecil. I know you're listening, but that's not actually about that. There's, we're going up against the Viltrum Empire. We need every soldier we can get,
Right, and then it's the cool, because of his, quarter life or half life that the people from the other planet had, combined with the Viltrum, like, near immortality.
Right, yeah, how does that whole thing work?
Well, he's still aging really quickly. It's the thing where the Viltrum might, immortality side of things is not overriding that entirely.
Right. Is it just something where he matures quickly and then he stays, and then immortality, haha, you don't have to worry about
I
it?
don't think
or is
so.
it that, he's only going to be around for regular human lifetime? Or,
I think he might be around for
40 years.
like 25 or so years or something like that. Like and so the time not only matters, but if it's you then take me away from my family to go train for 6 months or a year or what have you.
That's everything.
Basically like saying your childhood is now mine. Like
Yep.
Oh so I'm interested to see that kind of compromising situation that Mark's gonna have to be in.
The way I see it is that this episode was kind of the we have a side story while Nolan and our boy Alan are in transit. They're traveling. And there you go.
Yeah.
But
But yeah, so it's fun also to kind of catch up with the villains from the larger side of things, because if it then does become a world scale side of things, like a world scale threat side of things, it would be interesting to see what kind of role they play in the grander conflict.
These people are coming to destroy the world. I know that, while you might not like the rest of, society and all that stuff, all your stuff's here. So, like
you are here.
Yeah, so it might be in your best interest to help us resist them. But
right. I also really like that, given that Mr. Liu is not going to be dead in the objective sense.
Right.
Something about him will be back. His vengeance, if you will be on Machine Head and going to him. And in a fun way, Titan dodged potentially all the stuff with that, because he thinks that Titan was basically beaten in this regard, and if he survives, it's like, oh well, I barely survived or what have you.
Right. And also your assassin got out, right? So the whole thing, like, even if you are like no, Titan was in the organ, whatever, maybe, but
in a lot
you
of
don't
ways
have to.
He doesn't really care. He never really cared about Titan.
No,
So
it's just
Titan
the
gets a clean break.
influence of the area.
But we could also end up in a situation where the villains end up in a civil war of sorts with each other.
Yep.
And Liu brings in his older allies within the group that's in the New Order. And they fight and they cause problems for the Guardians and everything. I'm excited to see if that ends up being the extra instability to prelude a
Viltrum invasion.
Viltrum either invasion or a Viltrum like SWAT team that just basically comes in to try to steal Oliver. Like that's literally all they come in to do. They're like, we hit Mark with 2 people fast.
Right.
And we have one come in, snap Oliver in the back of the neck to knock him unconscious,
right.
and then just grab him and boom, fly off.
Yeah, I feel like it's...
And then we end up in a space chase of some kind. With
there's that part of me that wants the next Viltrum occurrence to be something where they send 5 or more, where it's they can't risk any more of their numbers being killed, and so now they have to basically say, fuck the rest of the galaxy. Overwhelming force is what's needed here.
Yeah,
right.
I think if they came in with 5, I think then that we'd almost end up in a situation where these 5 would have to be named characters that are, for the rest of the series, the strongest Viltrum bites out there. Meaning they know of Nolan and they're like, Nolan's
any one
a
of
baby.
us can take
any
him.
one of us could take him one-on-one and it'd be easy.
Right.
And it's basically we don't know where Alan and Nolan went, so we have to reduce their number before they group up.
Sure.
But that's the thing, is if there's less than 50, I don't think they have the speed necessarily to
get them all there.
Get them there.
Yeah.
Meaning they would have already been in transit probably for a long period of time. And
right. Yes, that is a good point. And if they're all spread out, it's we don't just need to go there. We need to all group up,
get in a ship,
go there,
and then actually travel. Even FTL,
right? Even if they're all going separately in 5 different ships or something, and then they meet up, I don't know, by Pluto,
Yeah, maybe, but
yeah.
I think that this is a good place to be in, given that Mark's maturing a little bit more here.
Yep.
And that's, I think, the point was that we showed him in a frantic, fearful, panicked state in the beginning of the season.
Right.
Showing him react in a way that's understandable. but ultimately not wise.
Right.
Then lead to him slowly maturing over the course of this season until we have some kind of big consequences for that, which I would point at as being another Viltrum occurrence, but it might not be. We might just have they're coming, but we have plenty of time because...
Yeah, it could be something of Nolan being like, no, it's actually too dangerous for us to go back to Earth because then we present a target where they would send 5 or 7 or something like that. So we're actually just going to regroup with like the greater rebellion movement against the Viltrumites. And me and, Alan will just go around and basically,
everything.
and we'll basically just be able to be like, the Viltrumites can no longer have one person
Anywhere.
to secure a location.
Right.
Because we'll go and pick off the ones that are by themselves. But
yeah, that would turn everything around for Nolan because even if he's not capable of being Earth's hero, the idea that he basically becomes the Viltrumite Avenger for other worlds would be crazy.
Wild. Yeah.
Now, I feel like we're going off too much into theory land here.
Sure.
So in terms of this episode here, we're basically
done. Yeah.
But yeah, I would like to see that in the rest of the series.
I want to see Nolan...
Even if that's not coming anytime soon.
Exactly. I want to see Nolan in the next episode, whether it's them arriving at Earth or them, deciding what they're going to do or where they're going to go. I would love to see that.
Yeah. But y'all, thank you so much for watching this episode's reaction and discussion. If you want to see the next episode's reaction and discussion right now, though, go check out the link in the description below for our Patreon. You got an early access there. You can watch full-length timer reactions there, and all this comes with Discord access, so you can chat with us in the community there about this show, about other shows in general, and also be sure to check out our Twitch channel. See if any of that interests you. We'll see you there. But until then, we're Semblance of Sanity. I'm Caleb.
I'm Jacob.
And we'll see you all
next time.